Mike Tirico, along with my partner Greg Olson. It is the rookie Ryan Fitzgerald who gets this started. And off we go from Foxborough. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So here come the Patriots, and Greg, they are led by their second-year quarterback, the number 3 overall pick in 2024 out of North Carolina. It's Drake May.
And in year 2, it's really where we see the growth between being a rookie starting quarterback in the NFL and now a quote-unquote veteran quarterback in the NFL. And some of those early lessons that he went through, the ups and downs that are inevitable for any young rookie quarterback, now it's can he build on those? Can he take that?
Oh, what an inauspicious start. It's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Trevin Wallace.
Looking at that play, Mike, there's really no fault on the offense there. That's just an incredible read defensively from the get-go. This is a short, safer pass. They've talked all week. Let's get an early completion, settle in our quarterback. And what happens? The defender steps in front. He's able to make the pick, and that is the fast start this defense was hoping and talking about all week.
First carry for Chuba Hubbard. The hold closes quickly. He'll pick up about 3.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 6. Another run here with Hubbard. And this defense up to the task there. Gain of just 2, and it's 3rd down.
A 2-yard gain on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Out of the shotgun, Young. That one on target to Moore. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
Panther first down.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Down at the 12. It's 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. On 1st down is Young. Short one there, caught by Tremble. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
2nd down and 8. McMillan comes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. Moving outside the pocket.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold them to just a short game.
Backfield empties. 5 receivers in the formation for 3rd down and 5. From the gun, it's Young. To the goal line and in. Tadarella McMillan. Touchdown, Panthers. Ryan Fitzgerald now to add the extra point. His kick is good. Panthers will take a 7-0 lead.
7. Patriots nothing.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. To return, it's Antonio Gibson. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The Patriots offense ready now for their second drive. They had that pick on the opening drive. It led to a touchdown. So 7-0 the deficit as they get the ball back. 1st and 10. May now on 1st and 10. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable 2nd down.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Brings up 3rd down.
You don't need much. It is 3rd and inches. They'll run with the 2nd-round pick in the April draft. And that'll keep the drive going. He's got the 1st down up past the 40-yard line.
And the Patriots, 1st down. 1st and 10.
Job well done right there. 3rd and inches. You don't want to chop or step or go east and west. You're just trying to hit this thing downhill as hard as possible, run right at the defense, and he doesn't get a whole lot, but he does get the 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's May. The left side, he's got Henry. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
28 yards.
They'll have a 1st down. It's a gain of 28.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
To throw on 1st down is May. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Demario Douglas, the intended target. And it'll be 2nd down. Out of the gun, here's May. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
And that's exactly what every defense is trying to do in the passing game. They want to muddy up these windows, Mike, make every throw as contested as possible. No separation, contact right at the catch point, and does a great job forcing the incomplete pass.
He's going to let this one go deep. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. We're trying to locate Travion Henderson out of the backfield. And it's going to be 4th down.
I just don't like the look of this passing game, Mike. It just seems a bit erratic. On top of the 2 straight incompletions, they've already turned the ball over through the air. Truthfully, with how dangerous some of these throws have been, they're lucky it hasn't been even more. And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. On the return, here's Trevor Etienne. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to take over for their second possession. The lead sits at 4, so they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And a good job following his blockers, a gain of 7. It'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And this will be a Panthers 1st down as the tackle's made just shy of the 40.
A gain of 7. 1st down, Panthers.
I think this 2nd down call, Mike, they were hoping that at worst they had themselves set up for a 3rd down and short. But there's no need for 3rd down. He was able to get enough on 2nd, and they get a fresh set of downs.
So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the give, it's Hubbard.
The tackle made at the 44-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. Tremble comes in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. He'll throw complete to Chuba Hubbard. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the 1st down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. Here's a carry for Dowdle. And he's going to have a Panthers 1st down. They're able to convert on 3rd and short, picking up 4.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory, and certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
On 1st down, it is Hubbard. Oh, a loose football. One of the Patriots has it.
And as you can see with that fumble, Mike, it really just goes back to the fundamentals of how they're taught to carry the ball. And they talk about the points of pressure. And the biggest thing really, Mike, is you want the front tip of the ball, the part where your fingers cover, to always be higher than the back tip of the ball. So often you see that front tip go down, and it makes it so much easier for that defender to kind of rake it out. So you want pressure against the outside of the ball, both tips, the inside of the ball, and then keep that front point up.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. They'll begin it on the ground with Henderson. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. Looking for his tight end there, but let him too far. It's an incompletion. Hunter Henry was the one he was looking to connect with. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Working out of the gun, it's May. He's got Douglas going deep. That is incomplete. Well read that time defensively, making it difficult downfield, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
I'd say one of the most critical elements of a dynamic offense, Mike, is how efficient are you on 3rd down. It's something these teams stress all week. Here's an opportunity to continue to extend this drive. The defense wins this time and brings up 4th down.
And this is going to backfire in a big way. Going for it on their own side of midfield, but they turn it over on downs. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one just too far out in front, and it's incomplete. Tedero McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
And when you look down the field, Mike, there's just really nobody creating any real separation. And instead, he tries to give one of his guys a 50-50 contested catch opportunity. But with the coverage as tight as it was, it just falls incomplete.
On 2nd down, Young. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
From the gun here on 3rd down, it's Young. And that is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
On 4th down, on comes Ryan Fitzgerald for the Carolina field goal. This a 42-yard attempt. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Panthers go out to a 10-3 lead. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line. The Patriots offense ready for this next possession.
At their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Now, May. That ball flutters to the ground. It's incomplete. Well, fortunate there wasn't a defender right there in the area. Could have been a turnover. Instead, it brings up 2nd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On 2nd down, it's May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They gained 18 yards on that one. Good for a Patriots 1st down.
At the 41-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and you're able to convert.
And this defense having nothing of it. They get them down for a loss on the play.
Tried to get a little cute here, get the ball into the hands of one of their receivers in space on a jet motion, but really nice job there by the defense. When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, There's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard for these receivers to cut and get vertical.
Short pass caught by Henry, the tight end. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Markham at the 48-yard line. It's been a busy first quarter for him so far. His third catch goes for a first down. Throwing now is May. That is caught downfield by Douglas. That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
And while it ultimately worked out for him this time, Mike, this is not a throw he wants to make a habit of because that was risky. When he threw it, I thought that ball was being picked. I think he got away with one here, results in a big pickup and get a fresh set of downs.
And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up second and 5.
Gain of 5 brings up second and 5 at the Panthers' 19-yard line.
Here's May again. Flush to his right. He runs with it. And he's going to give himself up, but not before he picks up the first down.
A gain of 17 yards. That's another Patriots.
This is a part of the field where you have to account for the quarterback as a runner. Nothing's open downfield. Great job by your secondary, but then he makes a break for the goal line, and they're able to stop him just short, but not until after he sets his guys up first and goal.
And he's in. Touchdown, New England. Now Andres Borregales for the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Pats will tie things up. It's now 10-10. All level at 10 as this one's kicked off. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. This drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And a nice job there, sidestepping defenders on his way. It's a gain of 9.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line. 10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Renfro brought in motion. A touchdown apiece here in the first quarter of play. Tied at 10 apiece. And we're back to Foxborough in a moment. Panthers football to begin this second quarter. 2nd and inches as we are ready to get back underway. Tremble comes in motion. Look at play action with Young. He'll step up and run, and Young will have a first down into the slide to avoid the contact at the end of the play.
And a Panther first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
On 1st and 10, here's Young. That's right side, taken in by Tremble. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Not every pass has to be thrown downfield. You can rely on the run after catch, especially a big body like this tight end. Get the ball in his hands early and let him pick up the rest after the catch.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Give up the middle, it's Hubbard. And that one going to be closed down in the backfield. Great defensive play. Knifing it and dropping him for a loss.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Here's the pistol snap to Young. Taking off, he'll try to get there. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards, and most importantly, a first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Panthers.
This is an element that defensively you always have to be ready to defend. You can't just accept that it's a pass and be so consumed with the receivers downfield. You have to account for the quarterback as a scrambler. You can see why, as he's able to get out of the pocket and pick up the first down.
Here's a handoff. Hubbard heading right. Able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not a second. He'll be taken down for no gain right at the line of scrimmage.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
Out of the shotgun, Young. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
The threat of making a poor decision and throwing a pick is always in the back of your mind, and while you can't play scared, you do have to play smart. If you can't find an open target, throw the ball away, live for the next down.
That one broken up in the end zone, and it's incomplete. What great work to slip those hands up there, and now it's 4th down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable, and as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
And this is blocked.
Yeah, it just felt like that one was out of rhythm from the start, Mike. So what you're looking for is the kicker, the holder, and the long snapper to be able to all work in unison. And it just seemed that half-second delay getting into the motion gave the defense all it needed to get through and block that kick.
Look to hit him with a jet sweep here to begin this drive. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
The tackle made back at the 25-yard line.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. To throw is May. Balled in by the tight end, Henry. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up third down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 10.
To throw now, May. He's found his receiver, Boucher. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. Plenty of room after that catch. Big gainer of 23.
Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
Here's May to throw it on first down. Quick throw here is complete. That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 1. Throw again is May. And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a first down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on first down.
Out of bounds at the 33-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5. May to throw again. Pass caught right side by Henry. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down.
3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On 3rd and 2, it's May. Oh, they try to go down the field with it, but it winds up incomplete.
But here we find the best laid plans sometimes do go astray. Every offense, Mike, what do they tell us? We want to stay ahead of the chains. We want to stay on schedule. This was a 3rd and very reasonable. Incomplete on that 3rd down try. Now brings up 4th and short.
The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down. May going to hold on to this one. And he's going to pick up a Patriots first down. They picked it up rather easily. A gain of 9 on 4th and 2.
That's another Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I love this call, Mike. Put the pressure on the defense to make the right decision. In this case, they decide to go after the running back, but it's the quarterback who pulls it and keeps it himself and is able to convert for the first down.
And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 14-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Here's May. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Haven't even reached halftime yet, and we see this quarterback just continue to put the ball in harm's way and make bad decisions. He's lucky it didn't add another interception to his stat sheet, and as they approach halftime here, they got to regroup, and he's going to have to make the better decisions here in the second half.
third and short. And here is May. That is caught in the middle of the end zone. Payshawn Booty. Touchdown, Patriots.
And what a fitting end to this drive, Mike. It only makes sense that he's the one that gets the ball in the end zone after making a handful of clutch plays prior to the touchdown. That was just a textbook example of one guy taking over the game.
The extra point now for Borregales. He gets it to go, and the Patriots go up by 7. It is now 17-10.
Panthers 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense ready to get back to work. Find themselves trailing 17-10 now as they come up with first down and 10. Renfro brought in motion. On first down is Young. Kept this down. That's Hubbard out of the backfield. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
What an advantage it brings a defense when you have cornerbacks that are such willing tacklers. It just brings an extra element to the ability to defend the entire field. And this is a great example here why.
Ball on the 27. Here's 2nd and 8. We're going to run right over center with Hubbard. And he'll get about 5 past the 30-yard line.
And as of right now, they find themselves trailing at the moment, but it's certainly not because of the ground game. I mean, he's averaging over 4 yards per carry. Just hasn't been enough to overcome some of their shortcomings elsewhere.
In motion comes the tight end, Evans. From the gun, it's Young. That's over the middle and intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
The Patriots offense and their big play wideout getting set for their next possession. They've got the lead, and they'll set forth trying to build on it. They're going to do that with excellent field position. On 1st and 10, here's May. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 22-yard line.
A run, and this is Henderson. He's able to tiptoe around one tackler, but not the second. He's taken down right at the line of scrimmage.
All week long, they stress, Mike, that we have to get as many defenders to this ball carrier as possible. They know he's going to make some guys miss. He's going to be hard to get on the ground, but you can see the effect of rallying to the ball as it had here. They're able to take him down, and they're able to do it for a loss.
Here's a screen taken in by Henderson. He's going to have enough for a first touchdown. He's out of bounds after a gain of 5.
The best time to call a screen is when the defense is anticipating pass. Allow that defensive front to rush the passer. Just get through the offensive line enough before you drop it to your back. Get out behind those big offensive linemen and pick up the first down.
Henderson now on 1st and 10. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
So they go with the first down run, hoping to just get them some positive yards and get themselves into a good second down situation, but now they find themselves in 2nd and long. So the more you give defenses the opportunity, Mike, to defend you one-dimensionally. So in this case, we're only playing you in the pass. It stresses your protection, it stresses your play caller, and ultimately, it stresses your quarterback.
Throwing on 2nd down, May. And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. 1st down and goal. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. That's hauled in at the 2.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times, and then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the goal line.
Henderson is into the end zone. Touchdown, New England.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
Borregales now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Pats move out to a 24-10 lead.
Patriots 24, Panthers 10.
So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 35-yard line.
Now it's 2nd and 1. Here's Young to throw. He's got his man. That's Hunter Renfrow. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45. The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down. To throw is Young. That into the hands of Hubbard. And he's going going to be shoved out of bounds after a gain of only a couple. Second down, they need 7. To throw, Young. Crush, it's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I can guarantee you that interception he threw on the previous drive, that's still in the back of his mind. You got to know when to take a chance, and you got to know when to just throw the ball away and live for the next down.
From the gun here on third down, it's Young. And that is incomplete. Hunter Renfro was the intended target that time. And it's going to bring up fourth down.
It's just so hard to be a good offense in the NFL, Mike, when you are not good on third down. Your inability to extend drives, it either puts a lot of pressure on your coaches to be aggressive on fourth down or simply punt or take a field goal. You have to maintain possession and give you more cracks to score touchdowns.
This is going to get out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. The Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. May now on 1st and 10. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
It's now second down.
And I think I want to see a little bit more of this style from this defense. The key, Mike, is at that catch point, you want to create as much contact and be physical. Separate the ball from the intended receiver, and it's a great example there.
May to throw on second down. He'll get this out to Henderson. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. Third and a yard. On third and a yard, here's May. The open man is Douglas. It's complete. A gain there of 11. First down, New England.
And the Patriots, first down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
And that's an important conversion, not only because it keeps their offense on the field, and now they can go down and see if they can steal some late points, but either way, worst case scenario, Mike, if you're the offense here, you want to possess the ball going into halftime. Don't give your opponent a chance to go down and score on you. So big pickup there. Now we'll see if they can turn it into some points.
He takes off. He'll take this one up close to the first down marker. Spot it where the slide begins. That's a pickup of about 9.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Second and a yard. Working out of the gun. It's May. A throw on the move is caught. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. Already closing in on 100 yards receiving in the first half. That one picks up a first down.
Just a really nice, simple play design. Just get the ball to one of your playmakers on an underneath crossing route, and he does the rest to secure a nice gain. That's just good, simple execution. Well, that not exactly breaking news here, Mike. They got speed on the perimeter that just not a lot of teams in the NFL have. So even though that ball falls incomplete, I think they have to continue to do it, continue to pressure this defense and make them defend the entire field. Because as they're worried about him running by them, there is a lot of space open underneath.
Run out of the gun, they're going to run with Henderson. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the Orlando studios. Scott Hansen with you for a quick halftime report. We'll let both sides catch their breath and get their orange wedges as we're going to get ready for the third quarter action. So let's go back out to the stadium as we rejoin our broadcast team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Panthers offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They trail by 2 touchdowns, so the time is now. Got to get that rally going. It starts with 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Young hands it to Hubbard. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. That one good for 26 yards.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
Young to throw on 1st down. This one taken in by Renfro. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and a yard. Tremble comes in motion. A 2nd down throw for Young. He'll throw it left and has his running back. And they'll whistle him down, but not before he picks up a 1st down after a gain of 7.
And this is what modern-day running back looks like in the NFL. They want to be able to activate these players in the passing game, no different than they do with the tight ends and the wide receivers. When you look out there and you have a mismatch, you have a linebacker or a safety on your running back, he's expected to win, and that's exactly what he did here.
That's taken in, and it's Rico Dowdle. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
A gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and 8 at the Patriots' 28-yard line.
2nd down, 8 to go from the 28. Shotgun snap, no run. Here's Hubbard. No dice there. He is met and tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
3rd and long. Out of the shotgun, Young. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is fourth down.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball.
His kick is good. And the Panthers are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead. So now, after the field goal, Fitzgerald is back out there to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start. The Patriots offense get ready for their opening possession of this second half. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down. It's Henderson to start this drive. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage.
And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, it sets up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Makes it 3rd and 7.
Out of the gun, here's May. He'll find his tight end. That's Henry. And he'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. He's over 100 receiving yards on the afternoon now, and a first down to boot.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Finds room inside the 40, and he's going to be taken down. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Patriots first down.
So as we take a look at the box score, Mike, you realize here they got the lead. We're in the second half, but they don't have a lot of rush yards. It's because they use the passing game to score points and establish the lead. Now, how we judge their run game is from here to the end of the game. Can they pile up yards now in the second half and close this game out?
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give them 17 more, and they are on a roll. Another first down. May going to look to throw. That's to the end zone where it's incomplete. What a job in coverage, muscling that one free. It'll be second down now.
To second and 10.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's May. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. Kayshawn Booty was the one he was looking for. And it'll be third down.
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Moving to his left. He'll try to run for it.
And that's a great job defensively here on third down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the first down.
So on fourth down, on comes the rookie, Andres Borregales, for the Patriots field goal. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Pats will extend their lead.
Panthers 13.
After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They need to start making some inroads here. Down 2 scores as they begin this drive with first down. Renfro brought in motion. On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, Young. He'll look over the middle and find his running back. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of
17 yards, the gain there. It's a Carolina first down.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's second and 6. Here's Hubbard. And he's going to get him a first down here across midfield and down to the 45.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
At this stage of the game, things haven't been going your way, so one more mistake, it could just be too much to overcome. So a nice decision there. Just throw it away out of bounds and give your team a fighting chance.
They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Young. I had a defender draped all over him. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a 3rd down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He finds the big tight end, Tremble. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's good for a Panther 1st down. To throw is Young. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Complete to Chuba Hubbard. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 23-yard line.
From the 23, here's 2nd and 4. Back to throw, Young. That's complete to Moore on the right side.
I think they're going to have to be more creative here on the back end with the types of coverages they show this quarterback. Change the look pre-snap to post-snap. Mix in zone, mix in man. They got to make it more challenging on the quarterback going forward.
They're at the 17-yard line now for 1st and 10. Here's Young. No one open. He'll drop it to his running backs. And he's close to another 1st down as he's brought down just shy of the marker.
Brings up 2nd and 1 at the Patriots' 8-yard line.
A good spot here, 2nd and a yard. Moore going in motion. Throwing on 2nd down, Young. A whole lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
To throw is Young. And he will not get back to the line of scrimmage. That's going to go down as a sack and a loss of a couple.
And that's a big-time play. It felt like they really needed it, Mike. That was a drive where the offense seemed to be in complete control. Anytime on the defense where you find yourself on your heels, you're giving up big plays, you're giving up fresh set of downs, you need a spark. You need something to change the momentum of the drive, and we'll see if that was it right there.
No move for the field goal unit. They're going to line up and go for it on 4th down. They'll go. Young escaping to his left. Bryce Young, touchdowns Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, yeah, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
On now is Fitzgerald for the PAT. He's got it. And the Panthers will cut the deficit to 7.
Patriots 27, Panthers 20. Ryan Fitzgerald.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. On the return, here comes Gibson. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over. Patriots offense and Drake May making their way back out. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And this defense having nothing of it. They get him down for a loss on the play.
A loss of a yard brings up 2nd and 11 at the 22-yard line.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Operating from the shotgun, it's May. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
Throwing on 3rd down is May. He's found his receiver, Butte. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down mark.
So barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it looks like this is going to be a 3 and out. So this offense has to get to the sideline and regroup, figure out what went wrong, fix it, because they've got to be able to maintain possession the next time out.
Going to be taken down as time runs out on this 3rd quarter of play. So we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Tremble comes in motion. Young to throw on 1st and 10. That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. They get 11 and quickly pick up a 1st down.
I'd like to see them do a better job here the rest of the game, Mike, just disguising the coverage from the pre-snap look to the post-snap look. And what I mean is, when you have a quarterback at this level, and what they see before the ball's in their hands is the exact same thing they see once they do get the ball, everything is just so much easier for them to process. Change the look, change the coverage, move your safeties. Make the quarterback have to process with the ball in his hand.
That's 11 yards again, 2 plays in a row. And another 1st down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest. And that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
From the 46, here's 2nd and 1. Tremble comes in motion. Look at play action with Young. And they get to him and finally bring him down. It will go down as a sack.
That's a prototype typical coverage sack. All 11 guys on the field doing their job. Starts with sound back-end coverage. Nowhere to go quick with the ball. The quarterback has no chance but to extend the play. Look for something late developing downfield. That was all the time this front needed to chase him down and bring him down for a sack.
Try to run for it with Hubbard. They will work this down to the 43-yard line, and that is enough for a first down.
A 4-yard pickup on the play. And the Panther first down.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on third down. Yes, it is the fourth quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up a first down.
On the ground, it's Dowdle. Gets to the edge, the 30, and he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. It's a first down and a gain of 16. Set to go now on 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Hubbard. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line.
Look, Mike, I realize most people, if they saw a lineman of his size waiting for him, they would just run the other way. But it's his job to try to find a way around the big fella and get what he can. Running backwards only turns a small setback into a much bigger one.
They'll go again with Hubbard. And he's going to be forced out of bounds. Still plenty of work to do. 3rd and long coming up.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You got to have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
Check this down. It's Hubbard out of the backfield. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the line to gain. And that'll set up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
Moore going in motion. Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the 4th, but they will turn it over on down. So now the New England offense getting ready for their next possession. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's May. Has completed to Douglas. And they will finally catch up to him and get him down. It's a big play when they needed it the most. 36 yards.
Good for a Patriots. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
When done properly, crossing routes are a great way to get your receivers the ball in space with room to run after the catch. And that's exactly what they're able to do here, executed to perfection, and they pick up a ton of yards after the catch.
Try the right side with Henderson.
You know, there's all this talk, Mike, about the value of the run game in today's NFL. You know when the run game matters? It matters right now. 4th quarter, you've got the lead. Can you lean on your running back and offensive line to close this game out?
2nd and inches. Once more, it's Henderson. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
A gain of 3 yards. That's good for a Patriots first down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Throwing is May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 7.
Throwing now is May. And that is incomplete.
Intended for Keyshawn Booty.
And on 3rd down, what they're trying to do, Mike, is just get the ball out of his hands quickly and into the hands of one of his playmakers, but he just doesn't focus through the catch. Lapse of concentration, ends up in a drop, and falls incomplete.
So a big spot looming here for Andres Borregales. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. After the made field goal, back out is Borregales to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. Here's the Carolina offense now as they head out to take over for their next possession. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Tremble comes in motion. Get this drive started on the ground. It's Hubbard. And they smack him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
2nd and 10.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
Back into the hands of Hubbard. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
8 yards.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 2. Here's the pistol snap to Young. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And the defense can't come up with a stop there. Gain of 7 and a 1st down.
Critical 3rd down conversion there, Mike. Now brings up a fresh set of downs. You find yourself here trailing in the 4th quarter. They got to go down and score, and they got to score fast.
Young to throw on 1st down. Gonna look deep, looking for more. And he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Panthers. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
Fitzgerald now for the extra point. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the fourth quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This one taken at the 7. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Patriots offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a field goal as they go to work with a 1st and 10. Here's May. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
The key to good route running, Mike, is deceiving the man covering you into thinking you're doing one thing, and then you change it and do the other. And in this case, he had the defender thinking this was a vertical downfield route, and then next thing you know, he gets to his break point, he breaks in, and that ball's put right on the money for a big pickup.
That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose, and it's going to force 3rd down.
3rd down and 4.
I feel like their quarterback, for the most part, has looked pretty solid. I mean, it's everybody else that seems to have let him down with the drop balls and the mistakes. That's really what's killing these drives.
Third and short, and here is May. And he's going to have the 1st down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on 3rd down.
And at this stage of the game, every 1st down gets them one step closer to being able to finish this one out. This defense has to find a way to get off the field. They have to get the ball back to their offense to give them a chance.
Here's May again. Good pass cut by Henry, the tight end. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. They'll run. It's Henderson. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. The Panthers will take their 1st timeout. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Again, it's Henderson. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a 1st down. That's a pickup of 8.
He's done a really nice job making the most of his touches. They've made it a priority. Let's use this ground game to try to wear down the defense. And right now is one of the main reasons why they have the lead. Out of the gun, it's
It's Henderson. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. The defense uses its second timeout here, and don't forget, clock going to stop when we hit the 2-minute warning as well.
1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Ball down to the 16-yard line, and it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here is Henderson. This time the sledding becomes a little more difficult. They're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 17-yard line.
Second and 11. Now May. That one taken in by Douglas. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8.
Well, so often we see quarterbacks standing in the pocket, holding it, seeing if they can create something downfield. Well, not that play. That play was simple. Snap the ball to the quarterback, spit it out into the hands of your receiver, and let's see what he can do.
3rd down and 3. They'll drop to throw. Taking off, and he's into the end zone. Great May. Touchdown, New England.
And that's exactly how you stress all week, finishing a game. Get the ball and leave no doubt. But that late touchdown, Mike, that should all but just seal this victory away.
The extra point now for Borregales. And trouble on this extra point. It is blocked into space. Past midfield. Inside the 30. And he's going to take this one back all the way. Disastrous. The blocked extra point leads to 2 for the defense instead of 1 for the offense. So following the touchdown, Borregales is back to send this one away. Now return coming from the 7. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Panthers offense and their back Chuba Hubbard set to come back on the field. And it's hard to believe you could run the ball a whole lot better than he has. The vision, the cutback ability, the acceleration, the stats. It has all been on display throughout. This is 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Young. Open man, that's Renfro. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 40-yard line. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. That's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
Over the middle, he locates McMillan. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
A gain of 18 on the play.
2 plays, 2 nice pickups to start the drive. This one, a gain of 18.
All right, this is a good start. Plays like these are definitely going to help as you work your way into scoring range. While you have to be wary of the clock and keep an eye on it, They should have plenty of time here to finish this drive.
On first down is Young. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's third down.
Big play here. Crowd on their feet for 3rd and 4. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And he's out of bounds with the first down. So they get a new set of downs. Just as importantly, stop the clock.
This has been a really impressive drive, Mike, really from the start. And this is something defenses want to force offenses to do. Methodically work their way down the field, but they've been highly efficient, and now they get another first down.
Gonna look deep, looking for more. And it's a touchdown. They have gotten to within 1, and a 2-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
All week, we're going to see this play be run over and over as a highlight of the quarterback and the receiver. But, Mike, the part that people don't give enough credit to, in order to get a downfield shot, you have to have time. And what a great job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback to be comfortable enough in the pocket, let those deeper routes develop, be on time and accurate with the ball. And that's why this play is going to be a highlight all week. Let's give the big guys up front some credit.
So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The extra point is good. A big one as we are tied late in this football game. We are in the final minute of what is now a tie game as we are set for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Gibson. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. The Patriots offense make their way out to take over once more. This game all even now following that touchdown a moment ago, and they'll look to retake the lead on this drive that starts with first down. To throw now, May. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Here's May. He finds Hollins on the ground. Now the Patriots going to use their first timeout. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play.
And 4.
Important moment here. 3rd down and 4. To throw is May. He's got his man down the field. It is a big completion. New England going to take their second timeout. They'll stop it with a little over 30 left in the game.
Patriots.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
Throw again is met. That one complete to Hollins. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 19 more on that one, and another first down.
Big-time throw there, sets them up really nicely. They find themselves well in field goal range for a potential game-winning field goal try. Under a minute, all they got to do is just keep working the clock, get as close as they can, send that kicker out there and see if he can make that kick.
So it's a win for the Patriots. They get themselves into field goal range for one final shot. Kicker delivers. They avoid overtime and come away with a 3-point victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. The Patriots winners at home as we say so long from Foxborough.